we are here. Big Trillin. Big Skrillin. Big safety goggles in. There's the safety goggles. Okay. What did I see? Violite, Miracle Seed, Life Orb, and Assault Vest. So everything looks Gouda Feta here. Yeah. I think the one thing that I'm still kind of considering is what Terra type do I actually think is best on freaking what's his face? On Samurott, like, because I think Fire Terra has a lot of merit to it. Like, Grass Terra would ultimately be nice, but I'm running safety goggles for that, and I don't want to have the Grass Terra when, like, it's one of my answers to Sun, right? So, technically I do think that either Fire Terra or something interesting like Psychic Terra could be good for what's his face? Samurott. So let me just look at Samurott's ultimate move set really quick. So it does get a pretty decent random move set. It does not get any notable ice moves, which is really what I wanted to check. Its ice move pool is pretty limited. Gets Avalanche, which is... I mean, it has tech, let's be honest, but it's not that good, so... Technically, Bug Terra could be interesting. Like... In my head, I think it's either Ghost or Fire, right? Because Ghost allows you to get out of quite a bit of things, but Fire gives you a decent matchup into certain things as well. So, Fire especially helps your matchup into Pokemon like Goldengo, which, like, at times you're just gonna really need answers to. But, like, we really shouldn't need that. And technically I could have run Fighting Terra, right? Like, the Fighting Terra... Oh, well, the Fire Terra helps versus Fairy moves. Is, like, the one thing that it does, I guess. So, I'm basically considering this, right? Making this the team instead of running Feet Uppercut Boy. Oh, man. we do have 2 Fire Terras. I don't really think that's that big of a deal, like... I don't know. I just think, like, I want to try Samurott more than Blaziken, and the only other thing that I would suggest myself, you know, would necessitate quite a bit of adaptations on the team to make it work, right? Like, so if I was gonna try a Salt Vest Samurott, which I do think is really good, you do Life Orb or Throat Spray Ursaluna, and then Specs or Life Orb Goldengo, right? So technically, with the least amount of adjustments in that case, I could just do AV Samurott and Throat Spray Ursaluna. But I am really interested in trying the AV Ursaluna. Like, I do think that priority is really nice, and it has other benefits, right? Just like being a bulky Ursaluna is nice. So, it is what I kind of want to try. Okay. I do think Samurott has a more favorable matchup into this than what? I don't know what I was gonna say, but it's not bad. What up, Stormtrooper? Alright, so let me think. We could bring late Tailwind if we really wanted. I don't know if that, like, is actually a good thing to do, but it actually could be a good thing to do, so... late Tailwind plus Goldengo would be the way to do that, if I do think that I need late Tailwind really bad. But if not, we would bring Ursaluna and Terra Ursaluna. So I actually kind of want to try that. I'm just afraid that it's going to be a bad play. So here's a new team, nice. I think that was them, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna switch here right now and go for the wood hammer. Get their beat ups going right away. see what they have. They have Sash. I'm hoping that this just one-shots, but yeah, they have Sash. So that's smart. I feel like I can pretty safely go, like, Massive Hot Grassy Ride. Yeah, so they do withdraw. Very important. If they get their sturdy back, that's going to be the worst part. They do have sturdy. Okay, here's the thing. I think if I land, like, literally just one more here, that's gonna put us in a really good position. And then, I'm just gonna... I did not think they'd be fast. There's good damage there. This body press will be very scary. And this is where it gets even scarier, right? Because at this point, we have to make some very difficult decisions. I think technically my best play is to I think we lose. I think we lose because we didn't protect last turn. And even worse, I'm not covering for their terror right now. Nope, just lives. Which I kind of knew was going to happen, so I really picked up the motions. Alright, well, I mean, they're just going to win, but we do live that at least. Bring out Clapper. Big Suplees. We go for this. We go for slash. Alright, so we're just like, we just made most of the back plays. could have done that last game. I really don't think that Samurott was the reason we lost this. Like, we had multiple plays that we could have made better that we didn't. It's annoying. Like, we didn't get any value out of Goldengo, right? Because we clicked Nasty Plot and then we just died. So that was really bad. And that was one of the things that could have changed the game, right? Because if I had just gone for the damage on Rillaboom, like the turn earlier or whatever, would have made a difference, so. They didn't really bring that good of answers to Dragonite, though, and that's something to think about for sure. So, this situation's a little bit rough because we technically do want Tailwind, right? But not so much in the face of what their team looks like, so I'd much rather start like these two maybe with either these two in the back or this as well. I feel like my opponent should realize that Dondozo's stuff doesn't look that good versus my team, but I still feel like my Goldengo looks pretty good here, so I'm gonna go with Goldengo. I think here we can pretty easily just click like Terra Aqua Cutter, Scale Shot. Like if they have Protect Magmar would be very annoying, you know? But I think we technically have the right Terra for this situation. So, I honestly don't know who's faster between my two Pokemon, and I kind of really hope that it's Samurott, but we'll see. Roses were passes, right? That's kind of scary. And then that hurts the soul. actually might benefit from KO them this turn. Really annoying damage. I feel like at this point it's hard to say what would have been better here. I think the main thing that I can bank on right now is like hoping that what can I actually do? Protect Dragonite. Kind of annoying, like, because it doesn't feel like we should be using these, but then, like, we're not leading Murkrow, and, like, because we're not leading Murkrow, we're ending up in positions where we just can't do anything. Alright, we got chances. Don't count me out. It's a big foul play. We had Sucker Punch, that'd be tight. Now their last Pokemon decides it, and it is Ursaluna. So, my best bet is basically So technically I could have squashed there, but it didn't feel like the right play. Maybe with Earth Power, we just died. It's like I just don't really know what to say about it, like... except for the fact that, like, leading Murkrow would help, right? Like, we identified that our opponent wasn't gonna want to bring Dondozo, right? which immediately says that leading Murkrow is good. But I keep being in matches where I don't feel like I can lead Murkrow that safely, and like not leading Murkrow is losing us games. So like that's kind of something we need to think about. But also trying to use Hisuian Samurott has been losing us games, because like Hisuian Samurott, while I want it to be good, isn't really doing what we need it to yet. So like that really needs to be stated. Safety goggles is a big asset here. I kind of want to just leave these and then bring like Jaboy and I think also this in the back. Like, we need to make sure that we have good answers into their Goldengo and their Sneasler, right? And that's kind of the thing that I'm a little worried about. So that's why technically bringing Dragonite might be better here. So. I love how people tune in like to watch me lose and then they just dip out. Like, we had 5 people here watch me lose that last one, and then they were just like, ah, screw it. Alright, so I'm gonna make a risky play, but I think it's my best play. I'm gonna just go for Terra Make It Rain and Foul Play right now. I think the amount of damage that I get provides enough value, is the way that I'm looking at it. Because, especially if I can KO Dragonite, even better, they're gonna switch out Dragonite. So that's really gonna disbenefit. Quote unquote disbenefit them. Not that bad. What is up, Kitsune? Damn, I could have doubled them up. This does make them not very effective, doesn't it? So that's very smart. Yeah. Like, Instant took more damage. Citrus? And we still don't live the Earth Power, which is kind of bad. Did I bring GD Rillaboom? No. Oh, the tragedies. Um... I think they should call this technically, but like, there's no harm in going for it. I think the right play technically would be to low kick Dragonite, but yeah, no, they do. They respect it. That did like nothing. I almost would have rather like not read that, or not. Yeah, I said that correctly. I hope this is Dragonite coming out, but it's a Rocky Helmet. Alright, so we'll get a chance to click Tailwind again, which is kind of good. But I don't think we can win. We'll see. We obviously do have the Tailwind. And then... I'll just protect, I guess, like... yeah. Like, they should Hyper Voice here. Now that works. Alright, let me know if I'm too loud now. That should lose us the game, though. They have everything that's annoying, man. Like, even with 5, I might not KO. I think I will. Please get 5. No. God damn. That could have been good, dude. Like, that really could have worked. That's so frustrating. So what are we really supposed to do at this point? Like, we needed to capitalize on our turns better. So, like, this is the thing. Yes, I mean, get a better scale shot. Like, I've had multiple chances to kind of almost get out of, like, every game. But, like, trying to force myself to use Samurott has legitimately lost us, I think, every single one of these games. Where, like, playing with a team of 5 was legitimately better. Like, and I don't even think that Blaziken is, like, the answer, right? But, not trying to bring Samurott to every game is definitely the answer. Like, so, it's like you think it's gonna be good just because it has sharpness, and then it just isn't doing anything. Alright, well, it wouldn't have been bad here. I'm gonna be honest, it really would not have been bad. The question we have to ask ourselves is, what indeed is going to be the best way to deal with what our opponent is doing here? So, like, I feel like one of my best leads is gonna be like... Yeah, I mean, you were here in the last stream, Stormtrooper. Like, we were getting wins on wins with 5 Pokemon. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's... When it's not working, it's not working. The thing is, like, now I don't have good answers to Amoonguss. That's the problem. So, like, in this matchup, Samurott's kind of good. But only because it has safety goggles. Like, that's literally the only reason. So it looks like they're gonna go for Belly Drum. Alright, click Earthquake. The annoying thing, though, is that Specs would have got us out of that, right? So, like... Alright, this is definitely getting a little bad. I'm gonna be honest. Look, man, I'm just doing what I gotta do out here, like, alright? That's all I can tell you. But I'm probably gonna lose. And they make the right card. That's so annoying. Yeah, no, Assault Vest King Gambit's really good. I mean... Brother! Come on! This literally all depends on how much Trick Room they have left, and like I feel like they still have a turn. And even then, we still can lose. So now here becomes the real question that you have to ask yourself. Is my best play to double up this slot, or does that literally lose me the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it feels like what I have to do, but it also feels like they could just call it, right? Like, yep, they called it and we lose. So it's like, how is it worth it? It's not. They just go for Hyper Voice. Like, literally just Hyper Voice. Yep. GG's, man. Good game. If only I was up to it. I'm gonna be honest, Stormtrooper, I feel like you've suggested that one before, and like, we already kind of talked about how, while it sounds interesting, it's just, you know, like, it's still Houndstone. It fits a very specific niche, especially if you're running Ally Switch, Will-O-Wisp, Endeavor, and Uproar. Yeah, so I had a lot of plays that I could have made there. Like, I technically had a turn where I could have just KO'd them with close combat. Here we get to face Wolfie's Perish. Fun. So let's see. We don't have a manual way to switch, which is bad. We do have manual ways to be annoying, which is good. They start Kingdra Goth, which I think is I think here I kind of want to just yeah, see, like, that's kind of scary, but we can do that. Alright, so we got Polytotus the Scotus here, which is scary. I'm kind of hoping that my play can get me out of this. Yeah, I have a tendency to, like, not make reads, and that's kind of one of my problems. Alright, well, geez, why? Come on, man, like... This is what's annoying, like, it's like you think you're gaming and then they're like, no, like, actually just give him a double crit because he's lost 4 in a row, so, like... I did make a good play, it's just, like... blah. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, how am I supposed to feel good about that? You know what I'm saying? Extreme rudeness. Yeah, it couldn't have been a more obvious pity crit, like. Very rude. But it definitely speaks volumes to the fact that, like, if I want to just stop, like... No, I definitely will. We be critting, but, like... I don't know, it's annoying. Let's see. Ooh, this boy hit hard. This boy hit hard. This boy is the right boy. Alright, fine. Let's make it boring. Let's be boring. Alright, cool. Now we have a boring team. But this will probably be good. Oh, hey, look. Hey, look. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. No, no, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, give me a sec. Yeah, no, that's how I feel. I feel like I get crit all the time. Like, but I try... No, I do complain about it. I just try not to, even though I do. So let's see. I mean, this works, like, technically, I don't know what I was gonna say. Technically, Specs Goldango would have helped us in some matches. Technically, AV Ursaluna has just felt kind of okay. Yeah, no, I hate games that come down to luck, like, or like games that are like you played perfectly and then your opponent just gets lucky, right? Those games can be really frustrating. So let's see, we can lead the Krobus. Like, it really doesn't feel like that good of a lead, but it feels like we can. We lead Krobinski, Gerald von Krobens. This. With, some of our priority in the back would help a lot. So, like, this. And then... Technically, I think Incin has, like, a favorable matchup, but Rillaboom... So, like, the thing is, if we do this, we need to be able to deal with, Ninetales, right? And, like, leaving one of these guys in the back will greatly increase our chances against Ninetales. So, kind of feels like this is what I should do, but in this case, we need to be careful about Hydreigon. So, what that tells me is maybe just do this. Yes, they do go for snow. Hurts a little, but not that worried about it. Let's go for foul play. If they do have Flare Blitz, this is really bad. It's like, I swear to God, dude, like, you just can't, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, because I had the perfect play and I didn't go for it. How am I supposed to feel better about that? If I had literally just gone for a move last turn, like, we'd be very much in. That's dumb. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Like, we are playing crap today. Doesn't take that long to figure out you're gonna win. So we do that. And the tailwind goes away, and that tailwind goes away. And then we all have tailwind. I mean, it's a Specs Hydreigon, so like... Nope. Now watch as I don't outspeed Sneasler. I mean, if they're really afraid, they'll withdraw Sneasler, but yeah, they withdraw the smart one. Protect. That's kind of annoying. It wouldn't make sense, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you could just wait to use Fake Out, there wouldn't be a point. It'd be like saying, I'm gonna flinch my opponent wherever I want. Like, there would still have to be additional clauses to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, only use once per switch out. Only use once per match. I mean, you know what I mean? Because, like, you can't just have a move that flinches them that you can just click whenever, and it's just a guaranteed flinch, because, like, it's just... it's not like a mechanic that the game works well with. Like, it's basically the same as like having a really fast Spore Setter for one turn, right? And saying like, okay, you can just have this whenever is like, I don't know. I mean, it's bad enough that we have Pokemon that like switch in and out over and over again. And then they do the fake out shenanigans, but... Alright, well this is clearly not working. Yeah, this isn't working. And I don't necessarily know if going back to some of our old ideas on the team would help, right? It would have in a couple games, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we're kind of tanking our ranking, which is why I don't necessarily want to just keep trying this team if it's gonna suck this much. But this is what we were doing and it was working, so... I really do feel like, though, the only reason we've lost, like, half of our matches today was just because we played bad. Like, alright, so Life Orb, Specs, Miracle Seed, Eviolite, Loaded Dice. And then in that case, Specs, Life Orb. In that case, we can actually do the Assault Vest. What's his face if we want to try it. But yeah, what are you thinking? Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to get around to trying that eventually. Not on this team, because we've used our Chaladon on the last, like, 5 teams, I feel like. But it is something that I do want to try eventually. We are losing. Losing with a force. Cool. Now, once again, it actually kind of would have been nice to have Safety Goggles Samurai. We can do this. Bring this. Samurai. Insane is gonna be really annoying here though. So is Amoongus. So we shall see. I think we got plays. Like if Goth Kingdra again. Alright, so this lead I really don't like seeing, honestly. This is like a pretty bad lead for us. Wait, god dang it. Because if they have Power Herb, this is so bad. Yeah, I'm such an idiot, man. Like, Rillaboom was free switch there. At least they go for that. Alright, who's ready to lose? Me. Pick me. Okay, well, Sacred Sword. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. It's still a good little bit, but definitely not enough. And then here comes Perish Song. We are having fun. I mean, the team just straight up does not feel like it has the good options into certain things, like... And it's like, I don't know how it didn't feel like that last time we were using it, but... This has definitely been frustrating. It's like, yeah, right, no, whatever. I'm not good at this, like. I forgot. Just not good. Should have remembered. It's not going to take me long to get fed up though if we lose a lot more. So yeah, sorry. Obviously not a good stream today. We have won one match out of 7, 8, 7. We won one match out of 7 because we got a double crit. Compared to our 12 and 2 that we started with today, that hurts quite a lot. So, I mean, like, I can start Dragapult and Wims pretty comfortably. Dragapult, Wims, King Gambit in the back. Typhlosion could just be like the deal breaker for them here. If we do that though, we need to target Garchomp down. So Garchomp and Dragonite. Do they have Dragonite? I forget. We'll check in a second. They do. Okay. So, I mean, we Tailwind, obviously. And then Dragon Darts are the best. Because, like, they basically have to use their Terra. And then we go for Final Gambit and hope that gets us out of it. I think technically... CD Tailwind. This looks like Inner Focus Choice Band. Yeah. So if they don't target the right slot this turn, we're in a really good position. Yeah, that should just win us the game. Let's bring out Annihilate. So now, I should be able to... That hurts. That might lose us. But they go for that. Interesting. I do think we're kind of losing still. I also think though that we need to do this. Yeah, so I'll be faster than them. So at least we'll get a double KO here. I just don't think it wins us the game. Yeah, because they bring in Sneasler. And then... This is rough because, like, technically I think this is my best play. That's really frustrating because I could have won. Like, I could have clicked Protect in close combat and won. God dang it, dude. It's like we're literally so close every game, and then I'm just not seeing the win conditions. Like, we literally have win conditions. Like, we literally have win conditions, and then we're just not taking them. How am I supposed to feel about that? I don't hate starting. Actually, like this kind of it looks good. No Trick Room for them if we do that. And then Dragapult and Typhlosion. I mean, if they don't have Trick Room, yeah, like... The only thing is that they obviously do have a way to get out of this. Okay, so they are gonna withdraw. Alright, so that's okay. See what they do here. I feel like I targeted the wrong slot. Ah, that sucks. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to say is my best play right now. I feel like we're just not playing well, is what's happening. Whatever. Gotta go for it. The time is now. Dang it, Porygon, like, can you just not? Okay. It's like, please. Please, Porygon. Alright, Bramado. So technically they do have a really good play they can make right now. I didn't. That's good. What do you go for now? Alright, so this is where it gets scary. We go for Eruptor, and we go for Wave Rush. It kind of comes down to their Terra. Now it does indeed get scary here, like I said. But I think the best thing I can do is just double protect and try to scout. So they're gonna Terra. Should be hold and go. And that I'm fine with. That I perfectly. Yeah, they go for close combat. I think in that case, my best play is probably gonna be well, instant regret. But luckily they do go for that. So we technically have chances here. This is gonna get scary, but we do technically have chances. Pretty sure we lose. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Hold on, we win. We win. We got it. God. The close combat. Get him in. And I do wish I had clicked Eruption, but it's all good. I was covering for if they were a Scarf, basically. So you know, it works. It was scary, but it works. really the benefit was that, like, yeah, the real benefit was that the Annihilate actually only had like 55 to 60% health after the Citrus Berry. Excuse me. And because of that, they actually didn't have a lot of health to wiggle with after lowering their defense. So I didn't feel confident in getting that KO, but like, it worked. We actually have Adamant Dragapult, so. Alright, Ernesto. This is scary stuff, for sure. Like, because technically I'd love to just start like Whim's Typhlosion and just try to blow things up. It just doesn't really feel like it's gonna work. So let's leave these two with the bridge. And then it just has to be the Typhlosion of this. This is an awkward matchup. Okay, so let's just click Tailwind, and let's just click this, I guess. They might just Trick Room, which would be scary, obviously. If they do, I technically can Encore them into it. So I might not have wanted to Terra, but like, if this does KO, that'd be really big. I don't think it should. Oh my lord. My freaking lord, man. Ooh, jeez. Please kill something. Thank you. See if we can get out of this. It's not looking good. We do got plays though. We do have plays. So this is gonna hurt a lot. Ursaluna does live. At this point, I don't think they can win that. Because I think I can pretty much just beat up my arch. You don't actually have to do that. Okay, so if they're faster than me, okay, that's cool. If Ursaluna was faster, that would have been very bad. But that will do it. So we Tailwind, we Flash Cannon, and we GG. Yep. Alright. Well, I sure know when to call it quits. I'll tell you guys that. And this is a good time to call it quits. So let's stop before we do any more emotional damage to ourselves. I'm definitely ready for Reg G after that. But like, technically that's something we could think about, right? So like if we looked at that other team that was doing horrendously, even though all these Pokemon are gonna become somewhat invalidated soon, this isn't a bad team. And like realistically, if we could just slap like you know, something on here, like a Kyogre, you know, slap a Kyogre on it. Definitely not right now, Charvy, and not very often in general. But, you know, I'm not opposed to it. So yeah, like this technically could be a really good team, actually, this right here. I'd say we'd probably take this off for like the real thing. For the real thing. We want a real boy. Right. So yeah, in this case we would do, you know, Assault Vest, Rillaboom. This is fine, kind of. We could do manual Tailwind. Fine. Fine. you can do something like this. So you do Scarf Ogre, Choice Band, Eviolite, Assault Vest, Choice Specs. Like, I mean, in that instance, like, you're probably gonna benefit from running Mystic Water because of how much like lack of Protect this team has. But this could technically be good, you know. Obviously, we have a lot of, you know, returning Pokemon that kind of invalidates this team comp. But I do think that it could work. And if not, you know, what am I trying to say? I mean, we got plenty of other legendaries that we can try, right? Like, we can do slow Ursaluna, slow Goldango, switch this off for Calyrex Ice, or we could just do Calyrex Shadow, right? And we could say, yeah, you know. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that can be done, but in general, we're probably gonna, you know, once it gets to that point, want to like actually start using the more Pokemon that are available. So, I feel like I'm not seeing some of my legendaries. That's why I'm kind of like going back and forth. Man, they're there. I don't know. Okay. I guess I just haven't used this yet in the game. In this game since I transferred it. My guy done. There's some of them. There's a couple of them. There's Miraidon. There's Koraidon. Those are the ones that I was really thinking, where are they? But yeah, anyways, you know, we'll get back to it. And for now, that's definitely going to do it for me because I'm tired of losing, so snooze you lose. And apparently you can also lose if you play bad, so changing teams helped, but we were kind of just playing really bad in the beginning and it didn't feel good, so alright, I'm done for the night.